Hello, good morning. It's a Monday morning. Fantastic. Start of a new day. Lovely. It's not raining. No rain. All my eyebrows. Let's just make myself look a little bit presentables. That's it. And that's it. The bits that are sticking up, we just put them down. There we go, bit of subliminals. Oops. Didn't have that in my hand. Bit of subliminals. Cup of tea. Got to be tea first thing in the morning. So what am I going to take your time up with today? Well, I've been noticing a lot of comments. I keep an eye on it. I look at it. I look at what you say to me. Like for example, Jamie made a very good point. I woke up to a comment from Jamie this morning about how a lot of people haven't necessarily got the money. And I should go back to just doing my informational videos and stuff like that, and concentrate less perhaps on the sell side of it. And I get that. I totally understand people like Jamie. Bloody hell, I come from there. Skin. So I get that. Unfortunately, I'm in a position where I have to do it, and but what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to craftily rinse the money. I'm going to rinse the money by being honest and saying, yeah, I need to rinse some money out of you guys, and this is why I need to rinse some money out of you, and this is what I'm going to use the money for. I think that's a much better way of doing business myself, but that's just my opinion. And then you'll see comments from people like Tony Pankhurst, which then go, now you see a comment from Jamie that there's a fair, and this is no diss at Jamie. I like Jamie a lot, and he's a good customer. There is a fairness about the point that Jamie is making. You see, and that's a difference sometimes between somebody that's not 100% happy, but they make a fair point. And if they make a fair point, you've got to look at it. And then you have people like Tony Pankhurst who don't make a fair point. They just come on for a couple of years now, and all that bloke does is come on and he disses, he moans, and he groans. Bob Hughes, same. All these people, they come on. What was that? Alex Blondin. They come on, they think they're being clever. They come on and they moan and moan and moan, and they're not moaning because they want something to change. They're not moaning because they want you to do something a little bit different. They're just moaning because they want to have a go at you. They spend their lives just sitting there looking for someone to have a go at. That's what I think sometimes. So people like Tony Pankhurst, I don't give people like you, Tony, the time of day. Even if that's your real name, I don't give you the time of day. And the reason you don't get the time of day off me is because I look you up on my system and you ain't even a customer. You think I'm going to listen to a word you say? You're not even a customer. Jog on, do one. You're not a customer of mine, so ta-da. And even some customers, I'll say very quickly, yeah, all right, ta-da, I don't want you, go somewhere else. As much as people don't like my style and think, well, I'm not buying off that bloke, I'm not buying off that Ian bloke, well, that's fine. I've got a Marmite effect. No one sticks your arm up your back and says you have to buy off me. But, I'll tell customers to do one if I think that customer is taking liberties or not the type of customer that I want. Thank you very much. It's my business at the end of the day, at the moment. So there's a couple of things I thought we'd talk about. And I get these messages that say things like, you're not even on their radar, they don't know about you, they don't care about you. Bit subliminal. Well, I beg to differ. I beg to differ because I'm winding them right up. Let's start with something small. Go on Twitter. Have a look at ChangeChecker_. That's mine. Have a look at pardon me, www.changechecker.com. Have a look at that. Oh, that's mine. How about ianglenn.co.uk? Try that one. Oh, that's mine. How about martinmcdade.com? martinmcdade.co.uk. Oh, hang on a minute, Martin, they're mine. How about annjessup.com.co.uk? How about Chris Inson? They're mine. They're all mine. I own them all. And when you go and you click on and you type those web addresses in, you'll go to the products. You type Martin McDade in, you'll go to all the products about Martin McDade. There you go, Martin. So when you want to go and look and see what it is that I've put up with your face on it, you can go to Martin McDade. And Ian Glenn, if you want to see what I'm going to do with your face and how I'm going to use it on my wanted posters, just have a little search of ianglenn.co.uk every now and again, because I own that. I've been putting things together for a long time. There's, like I said the other day, there is an inordinate amount of work. I can't even keep up myself with the amount of work that's being done for me on behalf of me by so many people. I cannot physically keep up with it all. That's how much work is being done. And I'm overseeing all of that work. I'm trying to keep my finger on the pulse of every little bit of work that we're doing. It's not easy because there is so much of it going on, so much work that people are doing because they believe. The people around me, they believe in what we're doing. People talk about me not being on the radar. They all know, all of them know. And all the departments too. You know, the Royal Mint Customer Service, the Royal Mint Experience, Royal Mint offices. They all know. And they're all hoping that I'll go away. Or go under. They done what they could to put me under, and they did it between the two of them at a time when I was at my lowest ebb. I was not fighting fit. I was dying. I was actually dying. I thought I was dying. Everybody else thought I was dying. The bloody doctors thought I was dying. And Ian Glenn, when I met him face to face, knew how ill I was. And they still lied and lied and lied and did their best to cover up and put us in the ground. Well, it didn't happen. I'm back. Some people might not like that, but I'm back. I don't care. I do care about the fact I know we're going to win. So my message to the aforementioned people, Ian Glenn, Anne Jessup, Martin McDade, Chris Inson, I am coming. I'm coming. I'm not giving up. I will not give up. Under any circumstances will I not give up. Subliminals. They will zip me up in a body bag before I give up. And now I feel like we're going to win. So much do I feel like we're going to win. I am moving ahead, so fast now and so heavy. They've had 2 years to get ready for this. Both of them have had 2 years to get ready for this, and both of them have been offered the opportunity again and again and again and again and again to get round the table. It's too much money. You know, there's more than £100 million a year. I mean, we are talking phenomenal amounts of money. And these people down at the Royal Mint, these people are taking big cash bonuses. We're supposed to be a public company and all the rest of it, making money for us, our taxes and the Treasury, and we're paying out massive, great big bonuses to these people at the Royal Mint who are minting their own coins for their own tills and falsely money laundering, falsely making their profits higher. Their books are all false. The books ain't true. So then you're going to have The other thing you're going to have is you're going to have a heavy investigation by the VAT and Her Majesty's Tax Services, because their books are not right. They're making money, making it from nothing, from scrap metal. They're making this money that the Treasury hasn't asked for. They're putting it in the tills, which came from nothing, giving it out as change. So the money, so when you go and buy something off the Royal Mint Experience and you get 5-10p's in your change, for any other business, that business is giving out 50p in their change. Well, the Royal Mint ain't giving out 50p, they're giving out 5 metal tokens that they made as 50p. They made it extra, put it in their till, and they're giving it out as change. So now their books are 50p better off. That's 50p more profit they've made, because they've got no expenses, have they really? Not unless they're going to put in receipts and expenses for the specific number of coins that they've put into their own tills. And they've got to somehow divide up how much it's cost to make those extra coins in order to put some kind of receipt in to say that they've spent X amount on product and wages and heat and light and electric, etc., to make those coins that have gone in their tills, because there has to be a receipt for them from somewhere. There must be a paper trail for all money that goes in and out of a till. If there isn't, it's money laundering. Plain and simple. And you are now paying these people big fat cash bonuses for running their business that way. Imagine if I had a little furnace down the bottom of my garden and I'm making all the 10p's that I give out in change and sell. I'm just making them. They cost me nothing, just a bit of scrap metal. You know? Imagine how much money I would make. I'd make a fortune, and that would be money laundering. And people come to me and they go, oh, the Mint wouldn't do this and the Mint wouldn't do that and all the rest of it. They do, they have, and they are. And you're letting them get away with it. The media is letting them get away with it because they ain't published the story yet. They know about it, and we're getting there. And I honestly think that story is going to break in the national press within the next few weeks. Once it does, boom. There's no going back then. There's no going back now. That's it now. It doesn't matter what they did now. There's no going back. You can't even get me round the table now and stop it all. Not unless you got round the table and actually made a proper arrangement that was legal, above board, and one that everybody was satisfied with. But, you know, I struggle to see how that's going to happen. I see us actually going to court. I don't see us going to the end and a trial and getting a judgment. I see us going to court to a point where they get embarrassed. We are taking them to court, and then they'll do something about it. Like the British aristocracy and the Old Boys Network, going back hundreds of years, they will only do something about it when it's too late. Which is a shame. It's a shame they wouldn't listen, and it's a shame they told so many lies. Anyway, so this is a little, not a moan, this video is a bit of an informational thing, letting you know that there is so much stuff going on in behind the scenes, and let you know that it's not just a case of Ian Lambert and one little tiny website. Ian Lambert owns about a dozen websites, and all of them are going to pay dividends. And all you investors out there that have put money into this, you know, this is me protecting your investment to the best of my ability. Absolute best of my ability. I got to put my thinking and my creativity is going up against big business and a lot of people. I'm not done yet, not by a long chalk. And now we've sold over 10% of the 2008, so I make no apologies for doing that, and we'll do that again, but I need to sell a few more. So people have been buying into that. We're over 10% sold. Let's get the rest of them sold. Get in there, get them 2008s. If you want to support us in a little way, but you want something physical out of it, get in and get them. because I will put my money where my mouth is on those and say anybody that buys into that coin, whether you bought into it already or you're going to buy into it, 2008 Britannia, $4.95. If you do not double your money within 18 months, I will buy them back. So you cannot lose. But I reckon you'll make your money. I reckon you'll make a lot more than double. The other day I was quoting 10 times, and I don't think that's wrong. I think within a couple of years they'll be going out at 50 quid. Just look at things like the Hercules and stuff like that. Yeah, I know that it's nothing to do with us and all the rest of it, but you've got £2 coins selling for a couple of £100 now on, you know. That's how it goes, because there's more people out there that want them than there is available. That's the same thing with any collectible commodity. The minute there's more people that want it than there is of the item that's available, that's when the price will go up. So this is me, Monday morning, www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, and join us. And you know now a little bit more of what we're doing. And go and check out them websites I told you. I quite like changechecker.com. Go and have a look at that. Alrighty then. Many thanks, and bye for now.